What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you guys watched the last video, you noticed that I'm wearing the same clothes because I just filmed that video a few hours ago. That was me trying to hunt down the Centenario, but that didn't go so well. But in today's video, we're doing something pretty cool. So I'm currently at school right now, up in Irvine. There's Will and then our other buddy Aldrin. So we're coming back from class, but I am headed down to San Diego to attend a car show called Tires and Tacos. And so there'll be food trucks, and there will also be the main feature of the show is electric cars. So Teslas, Fisker Karmas, but then also cars that have been converted into an electric car that used to be gas-powered cars. So this will be pretty cool because this is a big area of interest for me for my future career. So I'm gonna see what's out there and some like custom designs that people do. The company that's hosting the event is called EV West, and they supply all the kits for people to do these conversions. So it'll be pretty cool to see the little projects that people have done. So I'm gonna take you guys on the journey as I travel down from Irvine, which is about an hour away from San Diego, down to the car show. So we're on the engineering side of UCI's campus right now. So this is one of the main engineering buildings called Engineering Gateway. So I've had some classes and some labs in there. And then this little pathway goes to the main quad area for the engineering campus. I'll do a video on that probably sometime next week and then release it soon after. So to kind of showcase where I actually go to school. Alright guys, we made it down to the car show down here at Stumblefoot Brewing Co. So it's a brewing place that's hosting the show, and they've got some food also. So it's a small show, but it's really cool. So they have some different like factory made electric cars, like they have the Fiskers, Tesla, and then there's some like I said earlier, the cars that have been swapped into electric cars that used to be like gasoline powered cars. So we'll do a little bit of a walk around, and you can kind of hear us talking about some of the things that we like and some of the cool things that we've seen so far. What's up?
What's up?
What do you think? Pretty cool? Small show.
Coolest show I've ever been to.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's the most electric show I've ever been to.
Oh, look at you. Funny jokes.
Can really feel them electric vibes flowing. Well, they closed the door. They must have got annoyed.
I don't think they like that I stuck my head in there.
Here's a TR3. Look at that battery pack.
Okay, show us that. Gosh.
So my question is, that I still haven't yet answered, is are these cars still mated up to a manual transmission even though they're electric? What do you think? Think yes before we find out the answer?
I say no.
No? I say yes.
Got a 50-50 shot.
So there's a Triumph TR3 converted into an electric car. So we've got two battery packs, one on the front and the rear, and then below you can't see it's got the electric motor.
They brought all these cars here.
We got two Fisker Karmas. So Fisker was a company that was launched actually by huge government funding, and then Heinrich Fisker, the CEO, designed the car and they built it, and then unfortunately the company went bankrupt. But now I think it was either a Chinese billionaire or a Russian billionaire bought the company and the design rights back, and now they're making the car again. It's not called Fisker, it's just called Karma, and that's the brand of the car. It pretty much looks identical on the outside, but they've made subtle changes for the techie parts on the inside and things like that. So it's pretty cool to see two of these. They're definitely very curvy cars. A lot more curvy than the Teslas. They got like this, you know, this sporty like coupe look to them, and it's really cool. They've got solar panels on the roofs here. So the solar panels like charge all the auxiliary parts when the car is stopped. So they'll charge the batteries, and then whenever using like the radio, that's what it uses to power that, is the solar panel. And I think this company, one of the things that they did was all of the interior parts were like from recycled materials, so like reclaimed wood and different types of leather and things like that. So definitely a good looking car. What do you think of the Fisker?
I think it's friskin' awesome.
Friskin' awesome? Nice.
Got that one.
So of the two Fiskers, which one would you pick?
White one. White and black.
White and black. So this car kind of has this, it kind of has like, it looks like a mustache in the front a little bit. Like, you know those like French guys that have like those mustaches?
Okay, I didn't notice that till you said that, but sure.
See, once seen, you can't be unseen now.
Right. No, I was thinking that is the car with the mustache.
Yeah, so, but the guy who designed these actually designed, if you throw it way back to like 2002, the guy who designed the BMW Z8, was made famous in some of the James Bond movies, also designed this car and then that car. And then he's designed a few other cars. He's been a pretty big figure in the automotive industry. Just look him up, Heinrich Fisker. So this car is an electric car, but it actually, what it uses is a 4-cylinder gasoline engine as a generator, and then that generator charges the batteries, and then it's got 2 electric motors in the back. So there's no transmission, and then there's no direct drive linkage from the gas engine to the wheels. It's just strictly as a generator, like if you had a barbecue and you had an electric generator that used gas. So it's kind of cool. Also takes away the idea of range anxiety, so that's like, one big thing, and I've done some research papers on this for school, is one big thing with electric cars is people are afraid to buy them because of this thing called range anxiety, and it's basically like worrying that you're going to run out of charge and not have a place to charge up the car because they're not, charging places aren't as common as gas stations, so it kind of creates this anxiety like, oh, am I going to run out of charge before I get home, or if I've got to go to X, Y, and Z places in one day. So this kind of like helps to curb that by allowing you to fill up the car with gas and then charge the batteries with the generator. So that's kind of cool. So it's a little bit different than the Tesla, and I love the lines of this car a lot better than the Tesla. They're very swooping and very, very sports car-like, European sports car. So this guy's got the window down, so take a look at the interior here. So this one's like all black. Pretty cool. Got carbon on the dash and in the center console. I think the interior is pretty styled, pretty cool as well. And then the rear seat, it's like it's not a bench seat, it's a, can't really see it, but it's a divided rear seat, so it's like, it's only a 4-seater, it's not 5. Matt's videotaping me videotaping. And actually one thing is these cars have a speaker in the back, I think, that makes a noise. It's like a humming noise, so that people who are blind and can't see the car, and since it's electric, you can't really hear it, so the noise actually helps for safety also. So it's like a low hum noise. It's very interesting when you hear it in person. So these two guys brought out their Fiskers. So I think they just said they announced the new company who bought this out, they just released the first production one of the newly designed, or the one under the new company. So it'll be cool to start seeing more of those on the road again. And then here we got your standard run-of-the-mill Tesla. Everyone knows the Model S by now. Think you can fit in there, Matt? Why don't you try it?
No, bad idea. But it has 0 emissions.
0 emissions. Yeah, that's the thing, is this one's completely electric. This one, like I said, still uses a gas engine.
Plate and put it on my truck.
That would be pretty funny. Then you need a big American flag sticker on the back window.
Need some big haystack exhaust, just spitting black smoke. Put the sign, no one.
These cars are cool because you literally have all digital dash for your gauges, and then you have literally 2 iPads stacked on each other for the center display. So there's no buttons or everything is touchscreen. Matt always tries to pet all the dogs.
I don't know.
So you wouldn't think this is an electric car just from looking at it until...
Single cabs now too. We have a couple Hawaiian customers. We'll do single cabs.
So you folks made this adapter plate to
Yeah, a bunch of other...
A little VW, not a bus, but a truck bus, a trabus, converted into an electric car.
Yeah, because he was saying like...
You wouldn't expect that if you saw this thing going down the road. Minus the fact that you just wouldn't hear it. So we just talked to a guy from a company called EV West, and they do a lot of these electric car swaps. And so they did the swap, sorry, they did the swap on that Fiat, and they did the swap on this VW bus. Apparently this thing hauls butt because it's all electric now. So, and you can run a manual transmission with an electric car. So that was pretty cool to hear that, because that's something I'm definitely interested in doing in the future. So it was kind of cool. So I might stop by their shop and do a video with them one day on the process of turning a gas car into an electric car. This thing's intense. I love this thing. There's a little red sports car. This would be fun, like autocross. So I think it runs a 4 or 5 speed. A little classic bug here. Alright everyone, that is going to do it for this video. It was just a quick little, we've never been to this show before, so we weren't sure how big it was going to be. So it was a smaller show, but it was very cool to see some of these builds. So like I said, I talked with the guy from a company called EV West, and they do a lot of these conversions. So Matt and I might be stopping by their shop here in the next few weeks to check out some of the builds they're doing, and a little bit more of like how they actually go about swapping cars to electric powered drivetrains. And I think that'd be pretty interesting. Make some good content too. So thank you guys for watching in this video. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe. We've got a lot more fun videos and exciting videos in the pipeline. Like, you know, all that jazz, and it helped me out as a channel. So thanks again, guys. Matt, any last words? No? Nope. I'm hungry. That's
true honor. That's my last word.
True honor. So, yeah. So thanks again, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Cause aside from my soul,